Hi everybody, Kate here, 32 Kent Street West. Remember that address because that's the place that has your color of the year. It's got everything you need to be able to pull together all the warmth and comfort that you want in your home. And I trained for years and I'm certified. Crazy, but also a certified decorator to do exactly what you want for your home. And we wanted to show you a little bit about color tonight. We wanted to talk about new products that have come in. This is a beautiful sofa, and one of the big things that everybody always loves is texture. We're very tactile people, and we have to be able to feel what things are and what they feel like, and do we like it. So we're going to talk a little bit about texture and color, and I'll just let you know, we've had a lot of people coming in and looking at our furniture. We have 2 sofa beds in the store at the moment on the floor. But we have more coming. We have 17 sofas, all different, that you can choose from. And there's a couple more out the back. We have 2 sectionals, this one and a beautiful off-white one that I posted on Facebook last week. And we have 21 accent chairs. So we have a lot of product here that you can choose from, and the accent chairs, we also included 2 chaises in those accent chairs because they're fantastic. You can have it as a reading area. You can put it in your bedroom if you've got enough room. They're just a little bit more than a side chair. Pardon me. Chris, hand me your coffee. Hand me your coffee. Oh, gosh. Oh, that coffee makes everything better, right? So let's have a look around. This is a brand new sofa that just got put in this morning. And this is from Trendline. Pardon me. Beautiful texture, super soft, really good durability. There's no piping on it, so you're not going to have any kind of things to catch up on. And you can, have arm caps made if you like, but this is the perfect sofa to just kind of snuggle up and watch a movie and enjoy. We also have put together, well, let me show you. We've got in this year the cashmere style scarves. These are absolutely beautiful. They're 72 inches long. And the colors are absolutely beautiful. And they're soft. They're so soft. Now these are $18.99. They make a perfect Christmas gift. And we have them here just for you. And this is the time to be getting them, when you can get the full selection of what's available. These are absolutely beautiful. We love them. So let me continue on. Now I have had some ladies use these as throws on their chairs. You can very easily, because these are 28, I believe, or 26 by 72. So you've got lots of room to do it as a throw on a chair. So keep that in mind too, because it's something, there's always different things we can do. Come on around here. I've put together this for you. And this is this all started with the thought of making your house a home, having your eclectic style, you know, your antiques that were left by your parents or grandparents, and your modern style that you like for your dining table, and your kitchen that you want as a transitional space. You know, you want it to be cozy but not too kitcheny or not too country or not too modern, you know. So this is how you can put all of these things together, and that's carry a color story throughout. So I'm showing you colors that are really popular right now. And I just use fabric samples, but there are, I mean, you've got color chips for paint, you've got, you know, accent cushions and things like that, but I'm just showing you by fabric samples here. So the creamy off-whites, like cafe au lait, or you know, just a warm off-white, those are very popular right now. And then you get into, like, they're all revival type colors, you know, cherry red, and then this is like a Merlot color. And of course, it's showing up in numerous things. Like there's a style of Merlot, and here, you know, is a burgundy, you know, which is, you know, coming back. They're all back. And then we get into the golds. Now this is the 2026 color of the year for Benjamin Moore. And this is called Silhouette. Now that's quite the color. It's intense. It's like an umber. It's got a little bit of a goldy tone to it, but it's definitely a brown gray. And so it goes with a lot of other colors. But we wanted to show it to you this way so that you can see, you know, any of these warm colors work really well with it. And then this is the color of the year for this year, and this was called Cinnamon Slate. Now this had a very definite purpley cast to it, but you can see where, you know, jewel tones or the purples can look really beautiful with the grays and the greens and the blues even, you know. So we've put these together. Texture is a huge thing. So you can get soft with velvet and soft with knit fabrics, and then you can get textured with quilted fabrics and woven fabrics. You know, here is quite a large woven look compared to some of the others, you know, that are more chenille. And then we have a lot of fabric books, and this is a brand new one that just got dropped off to me today. This feels like this scarf. These are beautiful. Now, all of these are performance fabrics. So if you want, you know, cushions or a chair done in these, you know, we can make that happen for you with Superstyle and Decor-Rest. And this is a performance fabric, so it repels moisture, and it's not written on here. Well, it is kind of, but it's beautiful fabric. They're all lightweight. I would use these for side chairs, not necessarily for sofas, but you know, these retail for $59.90 a yard. So like $59.90 a yard, it takes about 5 yards to do say a wing chair. So just gives you a ballpark idea on what you can do with textures. And you're not limited to just the 350 that I have for fabrics. We can bring more into the mix if you like. So if you're looking for a specific color, as long as you give me some time, we can find it. Here, this is another, I class this as a texture because on an angle, you can see a diamond type pattern in this. It's very hard to see with the green, I'm sorry, but there is a diamond pattern here. So these are the type of things that are going to create a color story in your home. You know, everybody has a favorite color. You know, you can, and I call them comfort colors. You know, these are kind of my comfort colors along with blues. So I can create a color story with that and move around the whole house. And then also incorporate, you know, neutrals like Swiss coffee or, you know, the off-whites. And then some gray tones. We all have some gray something around. If we're sick of it, it doesn't matter. We can use it as an accent and then pull out other colors around it. So I wanted you to see that. I'm happy that you know that you can come in here and we can work with you. I will work with you, and we can create our own color story for your home. Example, this rug has all kinds of colors in it, so it's a great jumping off point. And then we paired it with this red sofa. And so it just kind of pulls in some other colors. So we could have, you know, the taupe color, warm beige tone, example, this gold or this color is in the rug, but we could also have that in side chairs or in a small print side chair. So there's a lot to color stories, and it takes time and it takes a lot of color theory, but once you get your home the way you like it, you're going to walk in and you're going to smile and you're going to say, perfect. This is what makes me feel good. And, you know, it depends on what kind of weather we have this winter, but if we get snowed in, you want to be someplace comfortable. Okay? Another new sofa. Let me come around here and show it to you. This is a beautiful sofa. It's about 8 feet square. So you can have this in a smaller room. I have one this size, and it's in a 9 by 12 room. That was a bedroom, and we turned it into a TV room. Now, this is kind of a condo style because it's not too deep, and it's very comfy. And we always, you know, sit in ours at home, and we love it. So I brought one in, and we've had people asking us, do we only have condo size? No, we don't. This is a regular size sofa. The one up at the front is a regular size sofa, but we're just getting a lot more call for the condo size. So this is a chair and a half, beautiful, from Dynasty. So we've got the big chairs. This is quite a large chair, but you know, the comfort is there. And this sofa, it's a beautiful sofa, beautiful color. Here's one of your jewel tones, and then you can pick up from there. But this particular sofa, the cushions at the back are loose, as well as the seat cushions. So some people would want to know that. Let's have a look at the bed. The bed is gorgeous this week. So we were talking color, texture. We redid our condo area, by the way. Let me show you that. So here is color with texture, and that blends with this, which blends with the rug which blends with this chair. And you can see it all coming together. There's turquoise in the lampshade and the lamp, and there's that turquoise color in the rug. And then we have this walnut color metal frame with the glass. This is tempered glass, by the way. And that pulls in to all these colors. So, you know, it's very easy. Here we've got some of our sale drapery to show you that you can use this texture and this texture because the style, if you see the style here on the rug and then you see that on the drapery, you see that they're emulating each other, and that's what ties them together. So now I'll take you to the bed. Again, we were thinking texture, color, and the feel, the tactile feel of everything. So this is a beautiful bed, very kind of neutral but warm and comfy. So Chris, you're gonna have to come in close on some of these. We have these cushions that have texture and warmth. And we thought, what goes with this color? How do we show this? How do we get that feel of coziness? And we have this beautiful, this is a queen quilt, and this is the sham, the standard sham that comes with it. Now this is velvet, and these are really intricately stitched. It's an absolutely beautiful piece, and on the back it's lined in cotton. But what a rich color, and that's what the jewel tones do. They just ooze warmth and character, and they look great with antiques. Any of the jewel tone colors do. And then you can of course go with neutral. So we've got this quilt, and this, again, here's more texture. This gives you interest and texture without busying your mind, if you want to say that. So we've got soft curves, we've got lines and geometric and crisscross here. It's a beautiful piece. And when you look at it closely, you go, oh yeah, okay, you know, but your eye sees the whole thing at once, and it just goes, so that's what you're always aiming for as a decorator. You want people to feel super comfy in their home. And then this, because we felt we didn't have enough texture on this bed, we decided to bring in this, which gave us more texture, but it gave us that pop of movement. So we've got the woven here, we've got loops, we've got, you know, chenille type yarns here, we've got a geometric pattern, we've got tassels and natural color, and all of that works together to pull all of it together. So our color story here is using all these and then using our gray as a neutral. So these are absolutely beautiful, and you know, these are available at the store. This is on a clearance, so we decided that we'd put it on the bed and show it to you because we have it in a beautiful mustard gold. I don't like saying mustard gold because it's a gorgeous color, but it's a yellowy gold, and then we have this beautiful rich copper, or you know, cinnamon type color. And so all of this has been pulled together in our color stories. And then we can jump off from there. We've got our textured, neutral, area mat. And then we've put another one of those pillows over on our chair. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining me tonight. We've been very busy this week. We've had people coming in and out. We've sent furniture out to a couple of customers, and there's more coming in to go back out, and we're thrilled to bits. And just to let you know, we have hired a new staff member, and she'll be starting next week. We'll introduce you to her shortly. She's in for an intense training session. And we just want you to know that we care. We really try hard to make your artwork, your, everything in your home sing, because that's what you need. You need something to sing to you, to give you that comfort, to make you give that deep sigh when you get home and relax and get out of the craziness of work and driving and traffic and all of that. So thank you for joining me. Please check out our website, katecohome.com. We have Christmas 2025 up, and we also have our quilt sale on until the end of the month. So they are all on from 20 to 50% off. And so this is a good time to pick up some quilted bedding if you want. And we're just, waiting here to welcome you with open arms and help you bring your home, refresh it, just add a few things, and you can totally change the look of your room. So come and see us, 32 Kent Street West. Thank you for joining me tonight, and love ya. Bye.